then also like Ramondre, like one of the things that I've seen people say is that like, oh well, Ramondre and Henderson right now is probably better than K9 and Olani, but at the same time it's like, yeah, but Ramondre's he has to run through Seattle's defensive tackles, which is not easy.
No, it's not. Yeah,
and
I hear you.
K9 has a much easier job of running through the Patriots D-line.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing that we are live. We're live. We are live from my car. I shared my screen with you on my laptop. We have dog in the car too, so she doesn't bother my girlfriend while she's doing her what's it called? Her residency weekend. I have to scoot my car back or my chair back a little bit because I'm in my car. But it is Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm on my laptop. This is very unusual. This is not generally how this is done, but we're here. We're alive. We're alive.
Can you
Sup?
put the laptop like up on the dash more?
No, it won't fit.
Oh, fuck. Can you get in the passenger seat and put it on the other side?
I don't know if it won't fit on the passenger side either, so it's just gonna sit in my
That's
lap.
crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I could maybe try to get it wedged in here like this, maybe somehow. It's really not gonna. Yeah, it's not. No. Ruby's just. I'm sitting here. I'm here. Yeah, we've got Well, oh shit, you know what I could do? I think it'd be way too loud, but what if I connected my speakers to
Dude,
my
no
Bluetooth
way.
from my
No
car?
way. No way.
Oh, that'd be
No.
funny.
So I just let's see.
Mm,
Let's start out with just like, well, we got the Super Bowl today,
yes, we
right?
do.
That's coming up.
Yep.
And as a Seahawks fan, like, how are you feeling like going in to the Super Bowl where we are? How many hours are we out now? We're about almost like 6.5 hours
Yeah, I
till
mean,
game time.
you know, I trust this team to be ready. They're gonna be ready. They're gonna. I mean, once again, it's just gonna be like with the Rams. They're gonna leave everything out in the field. Like they are. If you watch every pundit that does interviews with them and stuff, every single one of them come out and they're like, dude, this is reminding me of when the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks played in the Super Bowl. Every
Yeah.
single one of those players is just locked to the fuck in.
Hmm.
So I'm not super worried about, blowout or anything. I genuinely want a good game. I don't want it to be like a freaking blowout. I mean, I'm down if that happens, I don't think it's going to be that way. I think it's going to be a little bit different. And the thing I keep on seeing from people is that they think that in order for the Seahawks to win, they have to get a turnover and a turnover for a touchdown on defense. I don't know if I believe that. The you know, I think for the Patriots to win, that they're going to have to do that.
Yeah. Agreed.
Like I was kind of sitting here and I was like, I think y'all are looking at this backwards. Like, oh, what's up, JJ? How we doing? I think they're looking at it backwards because you look at the New England Broncos game. New England had to get a turnover for a touchdown to win. That was what they had to do.
And yeah, and let's be honest. The only thing that they got on offense that entire game was a 15-yard drive
Right.
from Denver's 15 to
Yes.
score.
Yeah.
That's all they
Exactly.
had.
That's it.
all.
Yep.
And let's just be honest, like Denver probably over the course of the season, like we take the whole season as sample size, they probably had the better they were probably the number one defense in the league.
Yeah.
But right now at this moment with if we only take like the ending half of the season, Seattle is undisputed best defense in the league, right?
There's no doubt.
If we're just taking that.
Yep.
I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, they let the Rams score a lot of points. The Rams had by far and away the best offense in the league, and it was a bit against the best defense in the league. That's just what's going to happen at that point. So, and they came up on top.
Yeah, man, it's
It would be surprising to me if the Patriots got more. I'm not even kidding. It would be very surprising to me if the Patriots got more than 250 yards on offense today.
I agree. I think that they're going to have a tough time on offense, especially. The only thing that I'm a little worried about is that the Seattle Seahawks defense hasn't really dealt with a scrambling quarterback this season. And when they did, but in the beginning of the season with Kyler Murray, for example, we didn't play super well to it. Let's see, who
Well,
else did
you
we
guys
play with a
did. I
scrambling
think no, no.
quarterback?
I think you guys did play well in that Arizona game, but you guys just got way too conservative at the end of the game, and they
Yeah,
scored like twice with the in the last 5 minutes. So
yeah.
I think you guys actually played decently that game, but the defense. And again, that was like more toward the beginning of the season, and I think that was just something that your DC. I don't think I've seen him do it since then to go run in that prevent defense and just allow the other team to score
No,
at the
that's
end of the
true.
game.
We've especially been running man at the very ends of games, which is very nice. Also, the JJ, I just woke up as well not too long ago, so I feel that. And also for anyone joining, I'm in my car. My girlfriend's doing her residency, and I don't want to disturb her, so I went to my car to do the podcast this morning. I know it's kind of a weird setup, especially, dude. It's so funny. My microphone boom arm, that I have, right?
Yeah.
The little thing that goes into the hole, like it's a piece of metal, it snapped. I mean, granted, that thing is like 15 years
That's
old.
gotta be so old. Yeah.
Yeah, but it finally snapped, and I was like, damn, that was the strongest piece of like imported metal I've ever had. But I got a new one, and I was excited to use it, but now I'm not going to. um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about there is okay, so one thing that I'm looking at for this game, right? Travion Henderson.
Yeah.
He's been really quiet the whole playoffs. That scares the hell out of me because we've seen what he can do in really, really crucial situations for the Patriots this season. We've seen how good he is when he's on, you know? And I mean, granted, he's been off. Ramondre's been getting the majority of carries, but if we see that Travion Henderson's kind of starting to heat up,
Yeah.
just stack the box. I don't give a shit about the pass game. Just stack the box. Do not let him run because I
I
mean,
think your secondary is too good to not like just stack the box if you guys start struggling against the run. To
yeah,
be honest.
I do too. Genuinely,
I,
it's just scary for
one
me.
thing I would be really looking for in this game is you said that you're a little bit worried about the scrambling quarterback,
Yes.
and I'm worried about. For me, it's that. It's also the screen game. If I was a defensive coordinator, I would be talking to the D line and just like I would just be hammering away lane integrity. You have to stay in your lane because
Yeah.
you need to see how the plays developed. I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots try to set up a screen early in this game, and if they don't stay in their lanes, if they are just straight up getting too excited and going straight for the quarterback, they're gonna get burned on either a scramble or a screenplay really, really, really bad. So I would just be hammering away lane integrity, and I but I trust the D line so much. I don't think I've ever trusted the D line this much in a long time. This I mean genuinely when you have two elite tackles, you have two pretty good edge rushers. I mean, it's genuinely just a very solid defense in general. Um, and speaking of the defense, I want to talk to you a little bit about Eamon Warry's injury. Obviously, he's a massive part of the defense, and I just want to see what do you think this is? I have a feeling like I feel like we've seen this a couple times where I'm not saying that they're like faking an injury, but they're putting up a little bit too much um I would say propaganda on like, oh, he's like hurt, he's like limping to the hotel room. He's obviously gonna play today, and I think that Drake May is gonna target him early, and I think he's going to be surprised on Imanori actually playing at full speed.
Yeah, I'm not super worried about Nick Warrior's sprained ankle. Um,
Yeah.
I think he genuinely did sprain it. Yes. Uh, I would not be surprised. I mean, ever since the Seahawks kind of got in the map this season, whenever there's been an injury scare for a player, the media has always kind of bumped it out of proportion, you know? And
Mm-hmm.
it's never the Seattle media that does it either. It's the media, like the other media sources from around the league. And I think it's because they wanted them to be like, I think it's because they wanted the Seahawks to kind of like fall off so they'd have like a scapegoat, you know? And it just never really happened. And the team just kept on going no matter it was next man up and the next man did a better job. You know, that's how Nick Eamon kind of got in there is when Julian Love was injured and
Mm-hmm.
Eamon comes in and is kind of better. You know, Tai Okada comes in and is kind of playing better. So I think the media kind of, well, I mean, actually think about this with Sam Darnold and his oblique. I mean, he looked fine both games to me. There was a moment where he got sacked against the LA Rams where I was like, oh, maybe he does have a little something going on, but it for me it never looked like it was something major, you know. And I kind of feel like the media is kind of bumping it out of proportion, and maybe the teams are listening to it a little bit too much, you know. Um,
Yeah, the pundits were really funny because they were like, "Oh, he hasn't thrown since Friday,
I
and
know,
now he has to go up against the Rams." And then he puts up like 360 on them. And I'm like,
yeah.
"Oh, never mind."
It's in.
That was
I think
great.
I think the same thing with Nick Mori. I hope they target him early because I think he's going to be locked in more than anybody. I mean, you saw him go up to Tariq Woolen last game after the unnecessary or the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty that Tariq got,
Yeah,
and I mean, as a rookie, you don't really see them being a leader in the locker room, especially with all these guys around him being so much older than him. But Nick kept him in check. You know, if he didn't go over like angry or anything, it was a matter of like, hey, we're checking in. That was stupid. Let's go again. Let's get it. And I mean, you saw the positivity from Tariq. It was like people on social media were saying, "Oh, Tariq Woolen and Nicki Minwari were like they were what was the word? They were like they were chatting at each other. They had beef on the field, and
yeah,
Tariq like straight up said on social media, he's like, "Nope, just a brother holding another one accountable." You know, it's like, yeah, that's what you want
yeah. I
out of
think
a
Nick
rookie,
Nick
especially.
Imanori is definitely like impressive. I mean, I didn't before like the first half of the season. I wasn't really following the Seahawks that much. I thought Nick Imanori was a veteran that you guys have just been developing, but then you were saying that he's a
Yeah.
rookie, and I'm just sitting here like,
Yep.
no freaking way, dude!
A
Like
rookie
this
out of
guy is
South
so
Carolina.
good.
I know it.
Um, yeah, I mean, we've seen it before with like these types of injuries where like something will happen mid game and they'll kind of blow it out of proportion and then they come back and then surprise everybody like, oh, I thought he was hurt. Saw it a couple times with the Chiefs. Um, and we saw it. I think we saw it with the Eagles. I want to say either Blankenship or DeJean got hurt before the Super Bowl, and one of them got a pick in the Super Bowl. I think that might happen again with Eamon Warrior. They're probably gonna try to target him, and then he's gonna get a pick out of it, and they're gonna get real surprised.
Yeah, dude. I mean, one thing I've been seeing a lot of people on social media say is like, how many top 15 defenses has Seattle played in the playoffs? And it was like two. And they were like zero. How many top 15 defenses have the Patriots played? It's like, well, I don't know. And they're like, every single one of them in the past 8 games have been top 15 defenses. I'm like,
8 games?
I know.
I
I was
don't
like,
think so.
I don't think so either. The
I mean, I will say, I mean, their playoff run has been extremely hard. They had to play
It has. Oh yeah,
like
for sure.
they had to play 4-3-2, and now they have to play number one.
Yep.
So, but they haven't played that good against any of them, other than I guess you could say the Texans. But Jesus Christ, I mean, CJ was just giving the ball in short field every single time, and they still were in that game for a very long time. So,
Yeah. That's an interesting point because I think there's a huge asterisk next to that game, in my opinion, at least. If we flipped around and we're playing that game in NRG Stadium in Houston, I think that game goes a lot differently. I think that was CJ's first time really playing in the snow properly, and not only playing in the snow, but playing in the snow in the NFL. I think is a whole different thing. I think he had two snow games when he played for Ohio State. I could be wrong. Check me on that. But I really think you got to look at. I don't think C.J. Stroud knew how to play in that weather. And I mean, even Drake May turned the ball over four times in that game. Like that was a
yeah, he did.
turnover
Yeah.
fest. And I think there should just be a huge asterisk next to that game because of what happened in it.
Yeah, I think it's definitely interesting what happened in that game. I think CJ just like didn't understand like how much snow slows the game down,
Yeah.
and that includes himself like doing a three-step drop back in the snow. It takes an extra like half a fraction of a second. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
so everything's a lot slower. I think that was one of the main reasons why he kept throwing picks because he's like trying to throw an out route, but he's late because his drop back is not as good. So yeah, I mean that game was just very strange.
Yeah, there's just a lot of
Um,
timing things that get ruined. And that's what
so
happened.
I want to move to. I'm gonna go through each position. I just want to your opinion on where you think the advantage is,
Okay.
and I want you to consider the just the guy or guys in general, and then also like who they're up against, right? And
Yeah.
tell me where the advantage. So let's start. I actually want to start at tight end. We got Hunter Henry versus AJ Barner. Who do you think has the upper hand here?
um, for one reason and one reason only. I think it is going to be Hunter Henry, and there's a asterisk next to this because Hunter Henry has been a really good tight end all season. However, the Seahawks have been really weak to tight ends all season. And that's weaker than uh, the Patriots have been all season against tight ends. With that being said, I think the wide receivers for the Patriots struggle more, and the wide receivers for the Seahawks play better than AJ Barner because of that.
Yeah, I
Th-
think so. This is gonna be an interesting game. I think you're right. I mean, Hunter Henry obviously I think has the upper hand here. I think the Patriots have the advantage at tight end, but it's interesting because AJ Barner has played really well the entire season, and
yeah.
I think we're both surprised on how well he's caught the ball because we were thinking Arayo was kind of like their tight end that kind of was a pass catcher. He got hurt, but AJ Barner's really developed into a good tight end.
Oh yeah,
Kind of
he
reminds
really
me of
has.
like he kind of reminds me of yeah, it's honestly reminds me of the same exact situation as the Packers where like Musgrave was the guy that they thought was gonna be their main tight end. He's gonna catch all the balls and stuff. But then Kraft just developed into a better overall tight end with good hands. I think that's kind of like the future for AJ Barner with Seattle. But
Yeah.
let's just say like he had a good regular season, but I mean let's just be honest. This playoff has been really really tough for AJ Barner. 3 catches. I think he has 3 catches for 17 yards the whole playoff. So I kind of like. What do you think they're gonna try to do? Do you think they're gonna try to keep him on the blocking duty? Just because that's been working? I mean, it has been working, but like, do you think he's gonna be going more on routes today? Like, where are you at here?
I think for AJ Barner, if we're going to get the most touches out of him, we're going to be getting him. I think this is going to be a big run game for this team.
Yeah.
And with that being said, I think, yeah, we're going to have him blocking a lot, but when it comes to the goal line, If it's like third and a short one on the goal line, there is no doubt that there's going to be Barnyard thrown in there.
Mhm.
Even like a third and short on like middle of the field, I think Barnyard getting thrown in there is really high probability. So I think
Yeah, I
those are the
think
ways we're going to get him the touches. If not, maybe like
yeah,
one of those weird like tight end middle screens that you know you have a delayed pulling guard coming from the opposite side of the field, and your tight end kind of like does this weird out thing on the line of scrimmage, and then comes back, and there's the guard and the tackle right there with the center blocking down, the guard coming around on off of his left or right hip, depending on which way he's turning.
yeah,
I think one of those could probably be a heavy possibility as well.
yeah. I would
But
like
I
to
don't
see
think we're going to
them
run that
take a
very
couple
much.
shots at him.
Yeah,
I would like to see them take a couple shots. Like I would like to see them try to do like a couple slants and a couple posts with JSN, and then put him and Barn on the same side, and then run a little crossing concept on a post and a deep flag to try to pull that safety off. I think that
yeah,
would be a pretty good one. But I think yeah. I mean Hunter Henry's going to be obviously be a part of the offense for the Patriots. I don't think we need to go too much into that. He's been a part
yeah.
of the offense all year. I think AJ Barner is definitely the more interesting player in this game, just because we don't really know exactly what's going to happen with him, just because
Yeah,
he was a big part of the offense during the regular season, and now in the playoff he hasn't really done much. So,
yep. I
well, I mean, I say he hasn't done much. I guess I mean in the passing game, because the run game, I mean, the run game's been going, and it's partly because he's been on the edge of the line blocking. So
he's been blocking really, really well too.
yeah,
Whenever you see him, and I think it's Riley Saubert, I want to say is his name. Hold on, I might be getting that wrong. Fuck. Uh, uh, Eric Saubert, my bad. I don't know why I keep on calling him Riley. I've been doing that a lot. Him and Eric Saubert have been blocking like madmen. I mean, it is very a tribute to the reason why the run game has been so good is because of them. The one thing I'm afraid of, though, regardless of in the passing game or in the run game, is Bradford, the right guard. He just gets confused on the line, man, sometimes, and it's really, really annoying. And I'm afraid that he's going to let something really bad through, you know?
let's go
But
kind of that O line. Who do
yeah,
you think has the advantage here? I mean,
I
I
th-
think it's pretty obvious, but
I think the Seahawks obviously have the advantage here.
yeah, yeah.
I'm afraid of, just like making one mistake, and that one mistake is I have to open this and shut it again. That one mistake is going to be one of the linemen. It's not going to be Gray Zabel. It's not going to be or Gray Zabel. Sorry, it's not going to be Abraham Lucas. It's probably going to come from Bradford on that right guard position. It's probably going to be some confusion about what blocking scheme they're doing, and I'm just afraid of that one play happening and it leading to a turnover.
I mean, the only thing that I can say that might be okay is that since he's playing on the right guard, Sam's gonna see it coming if it's happening. So
Yeah,
he'll be able to scramble out of it. But
it's a fair
so
point. Yeah,
I think I don't think it's gonna be the one play. I think if it's consistent, he's losing consistently through the game. I think it's gonna be a major issue.
yeah, yeah. That's fair.
But
Um,
so and like let's say like so O line obviously, but like let's say like this Seattle O line versus New England's D line. Like New England's D line is not horrible,
no,
but I still think the Seahawks have the advantage, even if considering the Pats like decent D line here.
yeah, I think so too. I mean, you look at what they've done against even better defensive lines this season. Like I genuinely think that the Jaguars had a better defensive line, and
Yeah,
I think that the Texans had a better defensive line.
I mean the
Um,
Rams I think had a better
Even the
defensive line
Rams,
too.
yeah, and we protected really, really well against all of those teams.
Yeah,
And two of those teams I bring up in the AFC in the playoffs, I don't think. Granted, yes, they beat the Texans, but I don't think that I don't think they beat the Jaguars if the Jaguars make it through, you know. But that's neither here nor there. There's a lot that has to go. So,
Yeah.
that's just we've brought this up before, So
Yeah, I mean, New England had a very easy shot in this playoff, right?
yeah,
Like
they did.
this was probably their easiest run. It's probably the easiest run since the 2021, 2023
2020.
Eagles.
Oh,
2023
oh,
Eagles.
yeah. I got you. Yeah.
2023 Eagles did not have to play a single good team, and they played Christian McCaffrey at quarterback. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on there.
Yep,
But
exactly.
I mean, I don't think
That's
I
true.
don't think New England's is as easy as that, but they've had a pretty easy playoff run just because they have played very good defenses. But I mean, genuinely, the offenses from these teams have been so bad, like
They have been,
just
yeah.
so bad. Um, so they've gotten pretty lucky. I
All
mean,
right.
they definitely would not have won against the Broncos with Bo Nix there.
Oh, definitely not. Yeah, and especially if it weren't snowing too.
Let's
Um,
uh let's go to running back.
oh, dude, I mean, if we're just talking about one running back, I think Kenneth Walker is better than every single running back on that New England Patriots team.
Yeah, 100%.
However, if we're
Yeah.
talking about running back pairings right now, we're looking at George Holani and Cam Akers on the squad as the 2 and 3. And then which George
You have
Holani looked.
Cam Akers?
Yeah, we have Cam Akers, yeah. George
Damn.
Holani looked good
No, he
in
looked
the
good
last
against the
game.
Rams. He did.
He looked
He
great.
had a couple catches that were very good.
And he had a couple runs that were good too.
Yeah.
Scored a touchdown? No. Did he? No. No,
No, I
that's
don't
not
think he
no.
did.
But
But he set up a
regardless,
lot of first downs,
he
so like
did.
it
Yeah.
was good.
I think if you're talking about the whole like running back pairing duo, I think George Holani and Kenneth Walker give Ramondre and Henderson a good run for their money.
Yeah.
However, I think if it is Zach Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker, that is like I think this season the best duo in the league. You know, when it comes to touchdowns scored and yards gained, first downs, all of it. I mean them and Jameer Gibbs and
I
David
mean,
Montgomery are in that
Gibbs and Montgomery didn't
conversation.
even do much
They
that
didn't.
this
No,
season.
not this season. And then maybe Kenneth
So Montreal
Gainwell and
good.
Najee Harris, maybe. But
Gainwell and Warren actually.
or
Gainwell and
Gainwell and
Warren.
Warren. That's what I meant. Yeah, not
Yeah.
Harris. And then God, who else is even after that? I mean, uh,
Probably
H.
Monangai and
Oh,
it's
Swift.
Monangai
Yeah,
and Swift.
and
But
then
Achan I
Algier.
mean Achan and Wright or Achan and I mean it's really just Achan on the Dolphins.
What about Algier? Tyler Algier and Bijan.
Yeah, okay, yes, but they actually do that correctly. Where I
That's
think
true.
that
Yeah.
Seattle was not doing it correctly.
Oh no, they weren't. Yeah, no, not at all. And I mean, you were just giving the ball to Zach Charbonnet on, goal line, and that was it. Trying to, I think they were
Well,
trying to
I
cook
mean
the books with him a little bit.
that's what they should have been doing, but they were. I mean,
But
let's
yeah,
just be
I mean,
honest.
they
They were
they
putting
were,
Zach Charbonnet out there on the 50, and it was just like, what the fuck are you guys
yeah,
doing? Like
yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
not the guy you need to put out here
True.
right now.
And that's not probably. I mean, they have to re-sign Kenneth Walker. You can't let him walk. Um,
Yeah.
you know,
No, you
uh,
can't let him walk. There's no way. And the thing
no.
is, like, a lot. What look, I know JSN's still on his rookie contract. Like, I would sign K9 all the way up until you have to pay JSN
And I think,
because
yeah, I would too. I mean, you have to. I think for the Seahawks to do good business, to be honest, just my opinion, I think we have to franchise tag him. I don't think we sign him to a new deal. I think we probably franchise tag him.
I think honestly, I think the new wave in this NFL, like what's going on right now, like if you see the trends throughout the league, it's good. Have a great defense.
Yeah,
You need like a top 7 defense.
yeah,
You need a good quarterback. You need a great running back, and then at receiver, if you have a superstar like JSN or like Justin Jefferson, that's great.
yeah.
But if you
You're
don't,
locked.
it doesn't really matter because when your running game is so good, you have to
Hmm.
the linebackers have to come downhill like every single play, and if they don't, they're gonna get ran through. So it doesn't really matter who you have at receiver, like because they're gonna all you have to do is just do beater concepts against the linebackers at that point. So
Yeah,
I think that's just a new wave. You just get a really good defense. The receivers don't matter as much, but if you have a great receiver, it makes everything so much easier. And then just get a really great running back and a decent quarterback.
agreed. Yeah, I
And
mean,
that's like kind of where we're at right now.
and that's I think what the Seahawks have kind of built and like started that trend this year
I mean, dude,
of
just look at what's going on in these games. I mean, you got
yeah.
Kenneth Walker running all over everybody, and Sam Darnold's fucking actually just unleashing the ball.
So I assume your next question with personnel is going to be JSN, Cooper Cup, and Rashid Shaheed versus
And and
um
and Bobo.
and I mean yeah and Bobo versus I mean I guess it would be
So
Diggs,
yeah,
Booty, Hollins,
Collins,
and
Williams,
um yeah Kyle Williams, right?
and um yeah, I can't Chisholm. I guess
Efton
Chisholm's there.
Chisholm, I think yeah, he's been playing in the playoffs. That's true. I think Efton Chisholm. I mean, if you want to compare him to anybody, you compare him to Cooper Cup, and it goes all the way in down to he played at Eastern Washington. Both of them did,
I
which is wild.
my comparison for him is more like a Renfro, but yeah, Cup. I don't think he's gotten. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Like Renfro first year in the league. I mean, Renfro is a freaking demon. I mean, he was a demon for a couple years, but I don't know if
Bro,
we can
he
compare him to like
he was a
Cup.
demon the only game he played this season too.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Like
He
that's
got
not okay.
bro. There, we need a deep dive on the collapse of what the fuck happened, bro.
No, we generally do.
He was like a top 10 receiver for like 3 years in a row, and then they're just like, ah, fuck him. I don't like him anymore. Like, what the heck was that about?
Yeah, I
Um.
don't know. It was
Anyway,
bizarre.
but yeah, so we're gonna go JSN, Shaheed, Bobo, um, and Cup
Yep.
versus Diggs and Hollins and Booty. Why am I thinking we're missing one? Oh, Pop Douglas and Williams. I mean, obviously,
Oh,
New England
Demario,
has
that's right.
more of a cast, right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, there's definitely more going on there for sure.
Like they got a lot of guys that they can get the ball to. And
Yeah.
like honestly, they've all made good plays in the playoffs. They've all
Yep.
made good plays in the regular season. We saw, Williams had a couple games where he popped off. Kayshon Boutte has a insane one-handed catch in the playoffs. He has a lot of great catches in the regular season. Diggs has had a couple 100-yard games, especially at the ending half of the season. He's been playing really good. Hollins had a couple really good games. And yeah, I mean, even Demario Douglas, he's had a couple good games in the regular season, and he's had a few good catches in the playoffs. So obviously, a lot of ball hawks on the Patriots. Although on the other side, I think you have more, whereas the Patriots have more quantity. I think you
Yeah.
got a lot more quality on the Seahawks. You got less of a cast, but like these are some insanely good receivers here on the Seahawks.
I think you're definitely I mean I think this is yeah, the Seahawks have way more talent and they have way more quality when it comes to the wide receivers that are on the team. And but I think it also goes directly like hand in hand, directly attributes to how well this defense like the how good are the corners that you're playing against those wide receivers? You know, how good are
You're
the
right.
safeties in
Yep.
comparison to the wide receivers? And the thing that we've seen so many times over the course of the past 2 weeks is so many people out here on Instagram and, everywhere saying, well, if you look at it statistically, if you look at how much better the New England Patriots defense is, then you're just going to realize that the corners are better too. And you're like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, bro, who taught you how to watch football? Like where are you getting this from? Because I'm like, it's not even close. And I mean, I get that I'm biased, but even looking at it in a lens of being unbiased, I don't even see it. I don't see it.
Yeah, I mean,
And I know
you
your
just ask
question.
them to name. You just ask them to name. You're like, oh well, who does the Patriots got? They're like Gonzo. It's like, okay,
Yeah,
they
okay,
got Gonzo.
right.
One more.
Yeah.
name another, and they're like
Yeah.
they can't do it,
Nope.
and it's just
And
like, yeah, I mean that's how it is. I mean,
no, it
I don't
is.
know, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's just how it's been, and Seattle, they've just got not only do they have more depth at the secondary position, but they also have better quality, I think, as well.
I agree. I think they do as well. But I think that's really important to look at when you're looking at the wide receivers playing in this game. You're also going to be looking at who they're playing, and I think the matchup is better for Seattle as well. So,
Yeah, I mean, I will say like things are a little bit more clear for the Patriots, right? Like you're gonna probably put Gonzo on JSN. I mean, I'll say like I don't have any proof right now, but I'm pretty sure JSN's gonna cook Gonzo in this game. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen.
I think you're right.
Um, and then your other two guys, I mean, if you're gonna put your third string or your third corner or like your nickel corner, your safety on Cooper Kupp, it's just not gonna work probably.
Yeah.
Like it's probably just not gonna work, especially if Gonzo for some reason locks up JSN. I don't think you're gonna be able to cover Cooper Kupp, and then I mean I would probably put my second guy on Kupp, but then you're putting your third guy on Rashid Shaheed, and you better hope that he has wheels because Rashid Shaheed's gonna run right past him.
So there's
The secondary for Seattle, like you got Tariq Woolen, who I mean, let's just be honest, he did not have a good game against the Rams. Like that was not good.
no, he did
But
not.
I think he's gonna come
Yeah.
back very strong in this game, hopefully. But I think they're gonna be targeting him a lot. But you got Tariq Woolen, who's been playing pretty good all season. Then
Yep.
you have Nicky Minwari, who's like an actual demon, and then Devon Witherspoon, like I don't know, man. Like that's just those three guys right there are like insane, right?
No, they are. I 100% agree. And I
And then
think
you got
this,
Josh Jobe as well. So
yeah. I
pretty
mean,
good.
Josh Jobe is like the weakest link, and I mean, if you're a sum of all your, if you're, if what was it they used to say? If the sum of all your parts is an attribute to your weakest link or whatever the hell they said, I think that having Josh Jobe, if he's the weakest link, then I think we're looking pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it looks up. I think the other thing that we're missing here too is like I get that Josh McDaniels just got his job back as the offensive coordinator for the Patriots, but you don't see him doing any interviews for head coaching jobs, right? I mean, am I right or am I wrong?
I mean, you don't, but we've
So
seen what his head coaching resume.
that's kind of what I know. Yeah, that's true. You're not wrong about that. He was at the Raiders. I think you know. No matter what, if you're a Raiders head coach in this day and age, I think that there should be an asterisk next to it, unless your name is Antonio Pierce. Um, but what I want to get at here is, I think the scheme that Clint Kubiak puts together is way better. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I mean, looking at that alone, for
A
me,
lot. Hey, dude, look. A lot of these games for the Patriots, they've not been going. They've been going against like really soft opponents, and
oh yeah,
Drake May's been throwing really. I mean, let's be honest. Like Drake May's been throwing really good balls against like some not very good secondaries, but then also you have the receivers making like crazy catches. And it's like I just don't know if that's gonna happen against the Seahawks. Like I'm
I'm
not
with you.
confident.
Yeah,
I'm not confident. Like I'm confident. What I am confident in is you throw a pass in that tight window, and fucking Devon Witherspoon is gonna make like a one-handed interception. Like that, I'm more
right.
confident in that right now. Right.
Yep. The
Uh,
thing that I would also be scared of I mean, you look at Drake May going through the playoffs, right?
yeah.
He has, I mean, the only game he has over 200 yards in passing is against the
Mhm.
Chargers, right?
Yeah. So yeah, and that's what I want to get at too here. Like he has played good defenses,
He
but
has, yeah,
but there's definitely. I mean, we're talking a lot about asterisks here, but like it's definitely like okay, listen though, like you're playing a good defense, but I mean, we're not even talking like 180 yards, bro. We're talking
right.
like 80 against the Broncos. Like I get that he's playing a good defense, but like come on, bro. Like you need that. I mean, if
I
you're
mean,
if you're gonna put 80 up against the Broncos, like you're probably not gonna get that much more against the Seahawks, dude. The Hawks are
exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
they.
Like,
I mean, you
how
got. I
how
mean,
many more are we gonna
obviously
get?
PS2 on the Broncos, but then you have Riley Moss, who's been like targeted all year. Like, I
Yeah,
mean, those are the only two guys you really got on the Broncos, and that shut down the receivers. And like now you have all these other pieces on the Seahawks, plus a better overall D line.
yep,
I don't know, man. It just doesn't. It just does, it's not adding up. Like unless Drake May just like wakes up out of nowhere, I just don't know.
yeah. And I want to hit one last point on personnel. I think we touched on it a little bit, but I'm just gonna say it. Our defensive line, our edge rushers are way better. Seattle
Well,
is
I know. Well, we
way
know
better edge rushing.
your tackles are way better for sure. I mean,
Yeah,
there's no doubt.
it's
There's no
not
doubt
even.
right now that you have the best tackle duo in the league, and a lot of people don't understand. Like having a good edge rusher is good, but like think about how dominant like the Chiefs have been with just one great D tackle with Chris Jones. They were dominant for 8
Yeah,
years
yeah,
on the D line, and our run defense was dominant for a long time. Like our secondary gave up a lot, but like if you just look at our run defense, insane.
yeah,
And you guys have two elite D tackles,
exactly.
and I'm not even talking about the edge rushers like that. It's just a mean ass fucking defensive line. Like,
I'm just that I think that's the most exciting thing that I'm waiting for in this game. To be honest with you, is watching this defense play because
dude,
I said it last season. I thought that this is the best defense in the league coming into this season, and
yeah,
to not only be vilified with that, but to also be rewarded with that, to be able to watch them play in a Super Bowl, I think is more exciting than even them winning the Super Bowl. I just want to
it's
watch this defense freaking cook,
the
make an
crazy thing is you
example for
called
the
that.
rest of, the next season. And the season's coming because like that, like you said, to be able to win a Super Bowl, go to the playoffs, play, you
Yeah,
know, elite football right now, you have to have a top 7 defense, if not top 5 defense. So I'm with you. Yeah.
I mean all the top five defenses in the league got into the playoffs,
Yep.
every single one.
Yep.
Some of those defenses had horrible offenses. Like that's just how the league is.
Yeah.
But
Um,
I mean, it's crazy that you called that, and at the first like 5 games of the year, everybody was like, okay, I think you may have been a little bit too overconfident, and then like completely vilified like the rest of the 13 games.
yeah,
Like it was just crazy.
it
Like
was.
once the rookies got in, it was just like, yeah, no, it's over. Let's go to
I was
because
gonna
we
give
kind of
you,
let's defense we're good, but I
yeah.
kind of want to go into kickers. I also
Oh,
think Jason Myers is just like he's gonna be on. He's been on the whole season.
yeah.
He's been nailed.
J My has been nails, and I mean, if we want to talk really in depth kicking, I mean, Michael Dixon. Enough said. Best punter in the league.
Yeah,
You know.
and so just based off of kickers in general with punters, I think. See, I don't even think we really need to talk about New England. Like Seattle has this shit in the bag. Special teams in general, I'm not like Rashid Shaheed is a great returner. I don't he's not like the best we've ever seen, but I want to say that I think Seattle has probably the best special teams overall in terms of pursuit, in terms of, big hitting, in terms of making the returner scared to return the ball.
With how that was
Like
passed off
I
by his
don't think
Yeah.
guys
we've seen
inside.
this good of a special teams maybe ever. I can't say that Rashid Shaheed's like better than like, some of the great returners, but I just think that overall the blocking, the pursuit that Seattle has on special teams is actually a game changer.
Yep. I agree. What time did you say you had to leave, Cade?
10.
Okay. That's perfect as my battery says it has 28 minutes on it. So,
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna get through some gambling props real fast here because I just want to know your opinion. Okay, so we got.
Well, I want to. Well, we
Oh,
got to ask you about Sam Darnold versus Drake May. I was saving that for last.
oh, I mean, dude. Okay, listen. I have two opinions right now. Playoff Sam Darnold is a different beast.
He's been
He
insane.
just has been. He's just been a different beast. He's been locked in.
A lot of people are gonna bring up the 49ers, but dude, he just managed the fuck out of that game.
He did. You
And he
can't
didn't
bring
need
up the
to do
49ers,
anything.
in my
He
opinion.
didn't
Yeah.
need to do anything.
He didn't need his defense had his back. Now,
Yeah.
what I will say is over the course of the season, I, I can't not say Drake May because I had him all season and I won my league with him. Okay. So, I mean,
But I
over
mean, how far behind is Sam Darnold really in just regular season talk?
not super far behind. Also, look,
No.
there's a crow right here.
Oh shit. Calling
um,
the people, man.
yeah, for real. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong about that.
It's not. He's not that far behind, bro. Like maybe like 3 quarterbacks behind, 4 quarterbacks behind. Like it's
The
not like that much of a difference in my opinion.
the thing I'm taking Drake May over Sam Darnold over the course of the season, and I'm specifically talking about fantasy here. I'm not talking about if I'm wanting to make a playoff run and go, to the Super Bowl in real life. I'm just strictly talking about fantasy. The scrambling ability, right? Which is a gamble because you don't know if they're going to fumble or what have you, but the scrambling ability of Drake May is proven to be better than almost really anybody in the league, save for maybe Josh Allen and, Lamar Jackson for sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I
I
think
mean,
that scrambling ability
I think
is.
he has Mahomes. I think beat at this point. I mean, Mahomes is definitely a scrambler, but I think Drake May is just overall better there.
I wouldn't say for early in their careers. I think Patrick Mahomes, when he was at the same age, probably was better, but
Yeah,
that's just
maybe.
me. So, but yeah, right now I'm taking Sam Darnold the way it is. I'm taking Sam Darnold
Bro, I mean,
100%.
yeah, me too. I think you can't deny. I mean, look, the 49ers defense was banged up, but they had been playing well the whole season. Like really
Yeah,
they had been, and that was more of a defensive battle. Um and but every time Sam Darnold needed to come up with a first down, he did in that game. I mean, it is what it is. Like
it's
he
true.
was still making a lot of good plays. A lot of people, are saying that the Rams defense wasn't that good. It's just not true. The Rams defense was pretty good. And I mean, he blew up that defense. He absolutely torched that defense. It was
Yeah,
crazy. And it wasn't like he was just throwing to JSN. I mean, JSN had a lot of yards that game, but I mean, he was throwing to Shaheed and Cup, and like everybody was making plays. It wasn't just one guy. I mean, he was making plays everywhere. Hovani as well.
yep.
So,
Okay,
I mean, yeah, I think when we're just talking about playoff right here, I mean, Sam Darnold's just been playing a lot better.
yeah, he's been lights out. That's been crazy. Um, I want to switch over to before I run out of battery here because I've got
Okay.
it says 24 minutes, but I don't know. We'll see. And if I do magically go away, everybody who is in chat, that's because my battery died. But first things first, jerseys. Okay. Seahawks are wearing
Okay.
all navy. New England's wearing all white.
Like,
New England's technically the home team, which is interesting, but
we're just
they're
in the
wearing all
back.
white.
Yeah.
Now, this is also interesting because both teams will be wearing the USA 250 year anniversary patch and the
Okay.
50th anniversary patch for the Seahawks as well.
Okay.
So that's cool. Um, and the Patriots have historically favored white jerseys in the Super Bowl. They've had a 4-2 record, while the Seahawks are 0-2 in Super Bowls when wearing their navy jerseys. So keep that in mind as well. Now,
Wow.
what I really want to get into here is what everyone cares about first and foremost, okay? The national anthem prop. All right.
Okay.
How long will the national anthem be? The over under is 119.5 seconds. I'm taking the over on it.
Yeah, they're definitely holding that fucking. They're definitely holding that note for at least 30 seconds.
Yeah,
So that's like a lot right there.
that's exactly right. Now, the other prop I have here is this. All right, you ready for this? Will a player or coach cry during the anthem?
Yeah. Diggs will cry.
100%. Actually, I don't think it'll be Diggs.
I think it will be.
I think it's going to be Genuinely, I'm not saying this to be like a dick or anything. I think Jake Bobo.
Bobo. Okay. Okay.
Um, now let's get into something a little bit more serious. We got the coin toss prop. Um,
Right.
what
Very serious.
will the team that wins the coin toss win the game? Yes or no? Um,
No, I actually don't.
I
Um,
I like that. Yeah,
because I think well, I'm not saying that's like I'm not saying well, I think the Seahawks are going to win no matter what, but I think the team that actually kicks the ball first is going to have an advantage just because their defense is going to be on the field first.
yeah.
A lot of jitters. I think the momentum can sway in your favor. I think whoever wins the kick, wins the coin toss, should defer
Yep.
and try to kick the ball.
Perfect. I love it. I'm with you. That's how I feel with every game though. That I'm not gonna lie. Um, and so and then which team will win the coin toss, obviously, and then of course the most important question of that is heads or tails. Um, now the game props. This is where you get your most simplest form of betting here. Okay, so it's just yes or no over under props, right? So what team will
Yeah.
score first in the Super Bowl? I think it's going to be the Patriots. I think the
Oh,
Patriots will score a field goal first, is what I think will happen, and I think it's going to be on the first drive.
um, I'm no, I think the Seahawks are going to score a field goal first.
Seahawks field goal first. Okay. Or
Actually, no, no. That doesn't actually go along with my point prediction.
mm,
I think Seattle scores a touchdown first.
okay, got it. Now, I'm going Andy Borregales field goal first. That's what I'm doing. The first, or sorry, will the game finish with an odd or even point total?
Okay,
I like that
odd.
one. I'm gonna say odd as well. I like it. It's been an odd year. It's an odd Super Bowl as it is with the present time that we're in. Um, the first half winner, very important. Who's going to be in the lead at the first half? End of first half, I should say. I'm gonna say the Seahawks.
Seahawks
So
probably.
now individual point props here. We've got Sam Darnold over under 228 and a half passing yards. I'm going to go
Over.
under. We're going to go
What?
over. I'm going
I'm going
under
over. He's gonna
because
have at least 250.
I'm going under because I think that Kenneth Walker is going to go way over his prop, and I think his prop right now.
Oh my god, that'd be so beautiful, man. Could you imagine K9 with 150 yards in this game? Oh my
Well,
god,
that's
I'd actually cry.
that I'm getting there. Don't worry, I'm getting there. To why I think this is the way it will be. His over under is 99 and a half rushing and receiving yards, and I think he's probably going to smash that. Now,
Yeah,
uh, what about so Drake May 221 and a half is his over under for passing yards.
under,
I'm going to
under.
go under as well.
I think he's
Um,
gonna get like 100. I think he'll get like 200.
both of these quarterbacks are their over under for passing touchdowns is 1.5.
I think they both will go over.
Okay.
I
Um,
even if I think Drake May's gonna have anywhere from like 180 to like 215 yards, I think he'll get 2 touchdowns.
okay. I'm gonna go under on Sam Darnold's. I think he's gonna get one passing touchdown. The rest is gonna be rushing touchdowns or defensive
Okay.
touchdowns. And
Okay.
Drake May, I'm gonna take his under as
So
well. I
you're really
think
looking for the Sam Darnold game manager game here.
yes, I am 100%.
Okay. Interesting.
Um, and the over under on attempts for Sam Darnold is 29 and a
Oh
half,
man. Oh man.
and Drake Mays is
I
30 and a half.
I couldn't even give you a prediction on this. I'm just gonna be agnostic on attempts. I have no idea.
I'm gonna
That
go. I'm under 29 and a half for Sam Darnold because, like I said, I think it's gonna be a game manager game. Whereas Drake May, I think they're gonna be playing from behind. I think they're gonna be in a negative game script. I think they're gonna be passing the ball a lot. I'm thinking the over on his passing attempts.
okay.
Now, what about the to throw a touchdown or to throw an interception? Sorry.
think Drake May throws one or two.
Okay. What about Sam Darnold?
I think he probably throws two. I don't think Sam Darnold. I mean, I don't think Sam Darnold throws an interception. I
He
think he
doesn't.
might have a fumble, maybe, but I don't think
Yeah,
he throws an interception. I think he's been playing really good in
I
the
think so
past,
too.
and
Yeah,
yeah,
I like
I
that.
think. I mean, I hope he doesn't throw an interception. I really
I,
hope he
I
doesn't.
I like what you're saying, but he hasn't thrown an interception all the playoffs. I'm gonna go. He's gonna throw one. That's what I'm gonna
Okay.
do. So I'm gonna say
Okay.
yes to both of them.
Yeah. Okay.
Real quick now because I'm getting into 18 minutes left on my battery here. We have JSN over under 93.5 yards. I'm taking it
93 and a
over.
half. Man, I might say over, but like not by that much.
Yeah,
Like not by that much at all. Like probably like 98.
over under 6.5 receptions for JSN.
6.5.
Yep,
Oh my god, that's such a shit line. Honestly,
I know.
I would. Oh man, I'm between like 6 or 7, but like I think it's gotta be.
Are
He's
you
gotta be
are
more
you
because he's gonna get like 11
are
targets at
are,
least.
are you? Did you really just say that? Are you for real right now?
I don't know. You said 6.5. What are you supposed to do with that information?
The fucking oh JSN receptions is today. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm with you though. I think he's probably over, but like he just hits it. You know?
Yeah, like I wouldn't make a bet on that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't make a bet on that prop. That prop is fucked.
Longest reception, 27.5 yards is for JSN. That is his prop.
No, no. Oh, just for J. Oh, I thought that was just like by like team.
No. That's just a prop.
27 yards.
27.5 yards
But
as
that's
the longest
definitely
reception for
possible.
JSN.
I wouldn't put money on it, so I think I'm gonna go under.
If it's plus 480 on that one, I'm taking that bet for sure. But if
Yeah,
it's like
I mean, yeah,
minus 110 for that, I'm like, what's even the point to put it on? I don't like that.
because I feel like
I
he
don't know
gets
what the
like 20
odds
yard
are on it.
receptions a
So
lot, but like
yeah,
the long
I
in
know.
that, like I don't know.
So then
I think he gets like a lot of like 20 to 25 yard receptions, but I mean he maybe he gets a fucking bomb pass. I don't know.
let
If
me.
we're talking Rashid Shaheed, I'm definitely taking that.
Yeah, I would take the over on that for sure. Yeah, there is no doubt. Stephon Diggs now I'm going to go to. Now this is surprising. His props are really surprising. So his over under for receiving yards are 44 and a half. I would take
Oh,
that.
I'm smashing over. I'm
Uh,
smashing over on that.
Over 4.5 receptions.
I'm also smashing that. He's gonna get 6 probably.
The longest reception over or under 17.5 yards. Over under yardage by quarter.
Over 17 and a half. I would also click over on that. Okay.
And then the Stephon Diggs to propose to Cardi B following the Super Bowl.
I'm taking the fucking under on that.
Not gonna happen.
He's losing.
Could you imagine, bro? Hey, win or lose, can you make me win every single day of the
Yeah,
rest of
no.
our
Oh
lives? Like
man.
some fucking horrible shit
No,
like that.
no.
Ooh,
Cardi. Will you will you make me win the Super Bowl actually? Like, nah, man. We're not
can,
here, bro.
can you make
No.
my Super Bowl for the rest of my life?
Yeah, no. No.
Super Bowl 60 Gatorade shower props. Will it be orange? Will it be blue?
That's it? That's you only got 2 options?
Those are the two options that they say. I like yellow, so I'm going yellow. That's just me
What?
though.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh man, I should have been paying way more attention to what Gatorade the fucking Seahawks were drinking on the sideline. Um, orange or blue? Dude, they're not drinking orange Gatorade on the fucking sideline. No fucking way.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Guess I'll
There's
go
no
blue.
shot.
Guess I'll go blue. They're the
Um,
Seahawks. They have blue Gatorade, right?
yeah. Anytime TD Super Bowl scorer. So, the first touchdown score for me, I'm taking Kenneth Walker, 100%.
Wait, what? Oh, first touchdown scorer. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'd also say K9.
Last touchdown scorer.
Last touchdown scorer.
I'm gonna say Drake May on a rush.
I'm gonna go Cooper Cup.
Okay. Um, any touchdown score for specific quarters or halves. I like that one. Because you could stack that with the first touchdown score if you want to,
Okay. Yeah.
So that's kind of that's just an odds booster. It's like a multiplier on if you whatever you want hits. Now,
Okay.
my last one I have is, hold on, Jake Bobo anytime touchdown is
I want to. I
plus
want to hit that. I want to hit
is
that so bad.
plus 1100.
I don't.
Okay,
Okay. It might not happen, but I think the odds are better than plus 1100.
I think so too.
So,
Actually, I'm
but
gonna
I'm not
do.
saying it's gonna happen. But I think the odds are better than that. You see that catch he made against the Rams? That shit was kind of nice, bro.
It
That
was.
shit
I
was
mean,
kind of nice.
it was covered well. I thought it was a
It
really
was
nice catch
kind of
too.
nice. He got up and fucking
A, A,
snagged it.
AJ Barner has just to put it in perspective, right? AJ Barner has an anytime touchdown prop of plus 245.
Yeah, because so that's where I'm at. Like I think
So
those two TD props should be say similar, very
agreed.
similar.
Yeah,
So
agreed.
yeah, I think
Um,
I like that Jake Bobo one. Jake Bobo touchdown in the Super Bowl. Oh my god, inject that in my vein, bro.
same, bro. I'm ready for it. That's really all I have, though. I mean, final score for you. What are you
Final
thinking?
score 31-14.
31-14. Okay.
I think, dude, I'm genuinely like, I would be flabbergasted if the Seahawks do not win this game. I would be surprised if they don't win by a good margin,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
I will be absolutely fucking gobsmacked if the New England Patriots win this game.
I would be too.
I it would genuinely surprise the shit out of me right now.
It, it,
Like,
it, it would be like the 1 out of 10 times I feel like they have like the Seahawks are 9 out of 10 winners this game.
dude, I'm genuinely like the number one video slash gif slash meme that will be posted if New England wins this game is fucking Jesse saying you can't keep getting away with it.
A
They
a
can't keep
hundred
getting away
percent.
with it.
Yeah, 100%. You're absolutely correct
I
about
mean,
that.
there's no way they can just trip and fucking fall and slip on a banana peel and win the Super Bowl. Like what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like nah, this is not.
yeah.
We gotta stop. We gotta stop this right now, bro.
Fucking what's his name? Oh shit. Fuck. What's his name? The actor from the 1930s that would literally do that, like slip, fall, and stumble his way
Chaplin.
to success. Yes, thank you, Chaplin, Charlie Chaplin. I was like thinking
Yeah,
Charlie Manson the whole time, and I was like, that's just wrong. That's
it's
just
just
not
not
it.
correct. Yeah, no. He was definitely not. Well, I mean, in that case, he'd be like slipping, falling, slipping on a banana peel and stabbing somebody in the face. But
Right. Yeah. And well, that's the
yeah.
1930s version of success. Like, let's be real.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No, I'm with you though. Like this is 100% just, you know,
I think they win by a lot. I think when Bo Nix broke his ankle, I think and they were about to win the game. I think Roger Goodell kind of fucking hated that shit because he
yeah.
was like, "Damn, we're gonna probably get Seahawks and New England, and it's gonna be another blowout Super Bowl like the Chiefs and Eagles were." So
Yep.
I don't think this good. I don't think this game is good for the league because I think the Seahawks are gonna blow them out. But you never know.
You never know. I mean, we're not really looking
Two
for two
years in a
blowout Super
row,
Bowls, so
yeah, two blowout Super Bowls is really rough, but I do think that is what it will happen here. I think the
yeah.
Seahawks are by far and away the better team here. They're playing their best right now. New England isn't playing their best right now, and Sam Darnold is playing really good.
Yep.
And I just hope he can win this game. I hope he can really just manage the shit out of this game. I hope he can put up like 250 and just win. I want it for the Seahawks. I think they're the better team. They should win.
and I'm going 27-13 is what I'm hitting for the final score. Seahawks.
27-13. All right.
Yep.
He's thinking like 2 field goals from JMI.
No, yeah, two field
21. So
goals.
yeah,
Yeah,
two field
I'm
goals.
thinking 2 field goals from Jason Myers. I think
Yeah.
it's going to be the two last scores for the Seahawks of the game. It's going to be two
I
field
think
goals.
one thing that could really change the course of this game is Rashid Shaheed getting a little bit too gung ho on
Yeah,
like returning a kick and not being safe for the ball. Because if he turns over the ball on a special teams, that's gonna really knock the wind out of you. But I trust him so much that I just don't think it's gonna really happen.
yeah.
Um,
I'm hitting 5 minutes of battery left here.
how do you feel? Like here's all right. Last question,
Hmm.
just based off of special teams, because like I'm like cursed watching Nicole Hardman fucking return kicks. Like, are you on the like just fucking fair catch the punts, like, or do you want him to
No,
return it?
if it's for Shahid back there, I want him to return it if he can.
Okay, yeah, I'm just scarred for life. The Chiefs have like the worst muffed
That's fair.
ratio
I
of
don't blame
any
you.
other team.
Yeah,
Well, okay, so let's see. So I got 31-14. You have 27 to
27-13.
13.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're both thinking like it's gonna be a two-score game at least. So
That's right where the odds are too for the sports books. So, but I've been thinking this before that they even came out with that. So
yeah, I mean, right? Yeah, pretty much
just
like
know once again we said it first. That's all I gotta say.
yeah, exactly. I think Matthew in our chat he had 31-17.
Okay.
Uh, so I think that's the general consensus here.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, that's gonna do it for us. My battery's dying. I wish I could go another 45 minutes, but I don't have a charger in my car, so I can't. But maybe we'll be back next week. I'm gonna have one of my buddies on next week. We're gonna talk about coaching hires that we got in the past 2 weeks or even three
And
weeks.
then yeah, Kubiak's probably gonna be gone by that point. So
Kubiak will be gone. He will be a Raiders head coach after the Super Bowl ends. The deal is already done, and I've got some points to make about that. Especially, happy that he didn't go to the Cardinals. So, yeah, we'll be back next week. We might post some stuff today during the Super Bowl. We'll see. Um, but we're trying to get everyone off of TikTok and over to here because fuck TikTok. So,
we
you
got
know,
banned.
we got banned big time. we got banned. So, anyway, well, everyone who came by, we love you. We hope you guys enjoy Super Bowl Sunday, and we'll see you next week. We're going to be talking more football again, and getting into the what's left part of the podcast as well. So we'll see you in the next one.